Is it an obsession? Maybe. But I enjoy it because people smile. And then I can tell you this too. I have a heart for the less privileged people, or the people that have made some bad decisions that cost them a lot. My wife and I at the time, 10 years ago, was walking our little Shih Tzu down the road on 11th East. And we saw all these bikes go by and they were waving all nice, families. And so we got to the 7-Eleven, they all stopped there. I was like, hey, what is this? And they're like, it's a social bike ride. You should go get your bike. And I'm like, nah, whatever. And I said, where do you start? 10 years ago, probably. So, I mean, literally 10 years ago. Next week, told the wife, hey, I'm gonna go check that bike ride out, because I asked them down there and they said it was on the 999. What's the 999? Anyway, it's a social bike ride at 9th East, 9th South at 9 p.m. every Thursday. So anyway, I went over there and it was really fun. And at the time, I had a cup holder. I've always liked music. And I had like a little U8, you know, one of those little speakers. And I put it on and people started going, hey, I'm riding next to that guy. So I was like, oh, this is cool. Next day on the thing, I went to Costco and I got one of those Ion speakers, those little tailgate speakers, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Now here's the kicker, man. When COVID hit, everybody was inside, they blocked the streets off. Remember how they blocked certain streets off in Salt Lake? I rolled down a street and I did have this trailer, but I had a medium-sized speaker, and people like got into it. Next thing I know, I was like, hey, I made some people smile. So here we are today. Now I've got two of these speakers that are 130 decibels, and a airline jet plane, commercial jet plane at 30 feet is 126 decibels. These things will go to 128, 130. So anyway, now I've got two of them, and it seems like I need a commercial, a CDL, to be able to drive this or ride this. In Christmas, we go around and we hand out these jackets to homeless people. And I have, that has made it worth it, whatever I've had to pay for it. I do some bike tours, thanks to Salt Lake e-Bike, and I ask them what they want to hear. I've got it all. If you want to hear country, let's bang country. Tupac's my favorite artist, and I've got 437 Tupac songs. The bike itself, I've got a bigger battery, so it takes a little more juice. This particular bike is a Magnum, and I've got probably 13,000 miles on it, which is unbelievable. But it carries this bike. Now, at the end of the night, I gotta choose, because I live on a hill, I gotta choose where I go carefully to get home, because it'll pull a rider, you know, yourself, but an additional 90 pounds, man, I might be walking it for a second. We're ready to go, man. Like if we were going, we'd be ready. Now what I'll do is I'll hook the speakers up. We're good. We're good. Both of them are working, which makes me tickled pink, man.